You've probably heard a version of it. A lone driver, a dark and stormy night, and a mysterious figure thumbing for a ride on the side of the road. The driver, being a good Samaritan, pulls over and offers a lift. The passenger is usually a young woman, quiet and ethereal. She gives an address, and they drive in mere silence. But when the driver arrives at the destination and turns to say goodbye, the passenger has vanished into thin air, leaving behind only a borrowed jacket or a faint scent of perfume. It's a classic ghost story, a campfire tale that sends shivers down your spine. But what if I told you that for some, this isn't just a story? What if there are real places, real roads, and real people who swear they've encountered this spectral traveler? Tonight, we're going to peel back the layers of this iconic legend. We'll trace its origins back through decades, even centuries of folklore from around the world. You'll be surprised to learn that similar tales have been told long before cars ever existed. We'll journey to some of the most famous haunted highways in the country, places like Chicago's Archer Avenue, home to the infamous Resurrection Mary, and the lonely stretches of road in Hawaii where the goddess Pele is said to appear to unsuspecting motorists. We're not just reading old newspaper clippings, we're going there. We'll be on the ground, cameras rolling, setting up our gear in the dead of night, hoping to capture something anything. We'll be trying to understand why this specific story has endured for so long and why it continues to captivate our collective imagination. Our investigation begins with the eyewitnesses. We've tracked down individuals who claim to have had their own chilling encounters. You'll hear directly from a truck driver who picked up a silent passenger just outside of a cemetery, only for her to disappear moments later. We'll talk to a local historian who has spent her life collecting stories about a specific ghostly hitchhiker tied to a tragic accident decades ago. These aren't just secondhand accounts. They are raw, personal, and often deeply unsettling testimonies. We'll listen to their stories, analyze their experiences, and walk the very same roads where these encounters supposedly took place. We want to understand the human element behind the legend. What did they see? What did they feel? And how has it changed their perception of reality? We'll be bringing our full array of equipment, from thermal cameras to EMF detectors, to see if we can document any environmental anomalies that might corroborate their claims. Of course, with any legend this widespread, skepticism is not just healthy. It's necessary. That's why we're also bringing the experts. We'll be speaking with folklorists who can explain the psychological and cultural roots of the vanishing hitchhiker archetype. Why do we tell these stories? What do they say about our fears of the unknown, our anxieties about travel, and our deep-seated need to believe in a world beyond our own? We'll also consult with paranormal investigators and skeptics who will offer alternative explanations. Could these be cases of misidentification? Simple hoaxes? Or perhaps even psychological phenomena like highway hypnosis, creating vivid hallucinations? We'll present all sides of the argument, examining the evidence with a critical eye. Our goal isn't just to believe, but to understand. We'll look at the famous cases that have been debunked and explore how those stories took on a life of their own, separating the documented facts from the fictional embellishments. As we delve deeper, we'll find that the lines between fact and fiction become incredibly blurry. We'll uncover historical records of tragic accidents, real-life events that seem to mirror the details of the legends. Could some of these stories be rooted in real tragedies, the grief and memory of a community manifesting as a ghostly tale? We'll visit old graveyards, searching for the names and dates that connect the lore to real people, real lives cut short. This journey is about more than just chasing ghosts. It's about exploring history, memory, and the powerful way that stories shape our understanding of the world. We'll be out there late at night, on those deserted roads, with our senses on high alert. We're prepared for anything, whether it is capturing irrefutable proof of the paranormal or simply experiencing the profound and eerie silence of a place steeped in legend. We want you to feel like you're right there with us, experiencing the chill in the air and the adrenaline of the unknown. So, what is the truth behind the vanishing hitchhiker? Is it a collective fable, a cautionary tale passed down through generations? Is it a manifestation of our deepest psychological fears? Or is it possible that on some lonely night, on some forgotten road, you could be the next person to offer a ride to a traveler from another world? By the end of our investigation, we may not have all the answers. In fact, we'll probably be left with even more questions. And maybe that's the point. The power of an urban legend isn't in finding a definitive solution, but in the mystery itself, the lingering possibility that there are things in this world that we simply can't explain. So buckle up, turn down the lights, and join us as we hit the road in search of America's most famous ghostly passenger. The journey starts now. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you're as fascinated by these mysteries as we are, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss a single episode of our Urban Legends series. We've got so many more chilling stories to investigate. Drop a comment below and let us know which urban legend you want us to explore next. Until then, stay curious and maybe think twice the next time you see someone on the side of the road. See you in the next one.